The 1970s saw some bold and ambitious car designs, but not all of them were built to last. What went wrong with these models that faded into history? From the AMC Gremlin's odd design to the Ford Pinto's dangerous flaws, here are 10 of the worst cars of the 1970s that didn't survive.
Hey, George! What is that? The Gremlin? Oh, move over! What are you doing? Oh, wait a minute, boy! Mind if I drive?
The AMC Gremlin, produced from 1970 to 1978, was American Motor Corporation's answer to the rising popularity of small foreign cars. Designed by Dick Teague, the Gremlin had a distinctive chopped-off back end that made it look different from other cars, though some found its style more unusual than appealing. A major issue with the Gremlin was its limited storage space. Its design, with a long front hood and a short rear, left little room for luggage, making it less practical for families or people needing extra space. Buyers could choose between several engines, starting with a modest 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine up to a more powerful 5.0-liter V8. Despite these choices, the Gremlin still gained a reputation for being quirky and less functional. Even with its flaws, the car had loyal supporters, and over 670,000 units were sold during its production years, showing that it had managed to attract a unique fan base.
Introduces Chevy's new little car, Vega. Actually, Vega is a family in itself.
Shifting focus from the Gremlin's distinctive design, let's now examine the Chevrolet Vega and its early ambitions in the market. The Chevrolet Vega, produced from 1970 to 1977, started with high hopes as a strong competitor in the subcompact car market. General Motors designed it to stand up against popular European and Japanese imports. Yet the Vega soon became known for a series of serious problems. One of the biggest issues was its poor build quality, especially its aluminum engine, which, though innovative, frequently overheated and wore down quickly. This led to constant mechanical breakdowns that left owners frustrated. The car's body was also highly vulnerable to rust, particularly in cold regions with tough winters, compromising its structural strength. Beyond this, the Vega faced other mechanical troubles like faulty carburetors and weak transmissions, further hurting its reputation. GM made several efforts to fix these issues through recalls and updates, but the car's image was damaged beyond repair, leaving it remembered as a troubled model despite its initial potential.
Sticker price America's small car is Ford Pinto. And what's America's best-selling small car line? Ford Pinto. You know why? Value. Pinto's low price includes 4-speed transmission, rack and pinion steering, solid-state ignition.
Moving from the Vega's struggles, let's now take a closer look at the Ford Pinto and its controversial legacy. The Ford Pinto, sold from 1971, is known for a serious safety issue with its fuel tank. In rear-end crashes, the fuel tank could break open, causing dangerous fires. This became a well-known scandal after reports showed that Ford was well aware of the problem, but chose not to fix it, as the company calculated that repairs would cost more than handling accident lawsuits. This decision deeply hurt Ford's reputation, making the Pinto a symbol of corporate disregard for customer safety. Built as a compact, affordable car to compete with imports like the Volkswagen Beetle, the Pinto had a simple design and came with a choice of 3 engines, from 1.6 to 2.3 liters. Initially, it was quite popular, with over 100,000 cars sold in the first year. Yet, this early success was overshadowed by the safety scandal, leaving the Pinto remembered more for its faults than its place in the car market.
Dependable, affordable, proven. Chevette. After more than 160 billion owner-driven miles.
Now let's explore the Chevrolet Chevette, which offered affordability and fuel efficiency, but faced its own set of challenges. The Chevrolet Chevette, built from 1975 to 1986, initially attracted buyers with its low price and excellent fuel efficiency, appealing during a time of high gas prices. It was meant to be an affordable fuel-saving option, but soon faced a range of criticisms. A significant drawback was its weak performance. The base model only had a 1.4-liter engine that produced just 53 horsepower, making it among the slowest cars on the road. This lack of power made driving feel sluggish, especially compared to other cars in its category. Additionally, the Chevette's interior fell short in comfort and quality. It was cramped with minimal features, and the low-grade materials used wore down quickly, which only added to the car's cheap feel. These issues, from limited power to a lackluster interior, ultimately hurt the Chevette's reputation, making it less appealing to drivers who wanted more than just an economical option.
The AMC Pacer. That may explain why more than half the people buying the Pacer are trading in bigger cars for it. They've discovered they didn't need most of their big car.
Moving on from the Chevette's challenges, let's now take a closer look at the AMC Pacer and its bold design choices. The AMC Pacer, made from 1975 to 1980, was designed to stand out with its wide body and large glass windows. Its creators aimed to give drivers better visibility and a spacious interior, setting it apart from other cars of the era. Yet, the Pacer's unusual rounded shape led people to mock it, with some even calling it the fishbowl. Despite its distinctive look, the Pacer fell short in both performance and fuel efficiency. It offered several engine options, like a 3.8-liter inline-six and a 5.0-liter V8, but these choices did little to boost its reputation. Poor fuel economy, a major drawback during the 1970s fuel crisis, also hurt its appeal. While the Pacer provided a roomy interior and clear views, these qualities couldn't make up for its downsides in efficiency and power. Ultimately, its unique design and practical limitations led to a poor reception, leaving it remembered as an unusual but flawed vehicle.
Mustang II, named Car of the Year by Motor Trend magazine.
Look what they've done to our Mustang. They named it Car of the Year.
Now that we've explored the AMC Pacer's unique design, let's shift focus to an iconic vehicle, the Ford Mustang II. The Ford Mustang II, produced from 1973 to 1978, came out during the oil crisis, which heavily impacted its design. Unlike earlier Mustangs, this model was smaller and less powerful, focused on fuel efficiency to address higher gas prices and fuel shortages. This new approach disappointed many Mustang fans, who felt it strayed too far from the car's performance heritage. Built on the same platform as the Ford Pinto, the Ford Mustang II was lacking in power, with its base model offering only 88 horsepower from a 2.3-liter four-cylinder engine. Even the optional V6 and V8 engines did little to change its reputation for weak performance. Despite these issues, the Mustang II still achieved some notable success. In 1974, it earned the title of Motor Trend's Car of the Year and sold over 1 million units during its production years, highlighting its appeal as a more economical choice during challenging economic times.
My own needs. And what I need from an automobile, I know I get from this new Cordova. I could ask for nothing beyond the quality of Cordova's workmanship.
Following the Mustang II's journey through economic challenges, let's now take a look at another bold contender, the Chrysler Cordoba. The Chrysler Cordoba, built between 1975 and 1983, was celebrated for its luxurious interiors and a memorable ad campaign with Ricardo Montalban praising its rich Corinthian leather. As Chrysler's first personal luxury coupe, it was created specifically for the luxury market. Although the Cordoba initially attracted buyers, it quickly faced criticism. Its large size was a significant issue, especially during the oil crisis when buyers preferred smaller fuel-efficient cars. The Cordoba's size and low fuel efficiency became serious drawbacks. Performance was also a problem. Its heavy body repaired with relatively weak engines left it lacking in power compared to competitors. While the interior was indeed well appointed, the Cordoba struggled to live up to the high-end image Chrysler tried to promote. The luxury elements felt mismatched with the vehicle's quality and performance, leading many to see it as overly ambitious and ultimately causing its popularity to fade over time.
Car thinking is built in, with independent coiled springs up front. The whole suspension package is tied in with specially engineered shock absorbers and standard E78.
Next, let's explore another model that had its own set of challenges in the compact car market, the Oldsmobile Omega. The Oldsmobile Omega, produced from 1973 to 1984, shared its design with the Chevrolet Nova, using many of the same mechanical parts. While this design approach saved costs, it left the Omega struggling to stand out against its cheaper sibling. Oldsmobile intended the Omega to be its entry-level compact car, but it faced criticism that damaged its reputation. One main issue was its performance, which disappointed many buyers. The available engines, a 4.1-liter inline-six and a 5.7-liter V8, failed to provide the power or fuel efficiency people wanted. Additionally, the Omega's build quality was below expectations, with numerous reports of reliability issues. Its release also coincided with Oldsmobile's declining reputation in the 1970s, as the brand's image as a premium choice began to fade. The Omega's lack of unique features and subpar performance did not help, especially in a highly competitive compact car market, leading to its discontinuation in 1984.
Sedan, coupe, and compact station wagon. A new and handsome look to the front end of the most successful conquest car in Dodge history.
Following the challenges faced by the Omega, let's now turn our attention to another car from the era, the Dodge Aspen. The Aspen, made from 1976 to 1980, was meant to be a modern and fuel-efficient car, but it quickly became known for being unreliable because of many problems. One of the biggest issues was rust. The Aspen's body easily rusted, even in places with mild weather, which led to many recalls. Another problem was its build quality. The car had poor assembly, leading to several mechanical failures. Owners reported problems with the suspension, brakes, and steering, making it less dependable and more expensive to repair. Even though the Aspen had a stylish design and was popular at first, its practical problems overshadowed its appeal. The car was available in different styles, including sedan, coupe, and station wagon, but none of them could avoid the quality issues that made the car unpopular. These problems led to the Aspen's reputation as an unreliable and costly vehicle to maintain.
Over the years, millions of people bought Buicks because they were so luxurious and comfortable and big. But now there's a new kind of Buick, the Regal Coupe.
Moving forward with another compact car from the same era, the Buick Skyhawk also faced its own set of challenges. The Buick Skyhawk, made from 1975 to 1980, was a small car that shared its design with the Chevrolet Monza and the Oldsmobile Starfire. It had a sporty look and was meant to be a small luxury vehicle, but it faced major criticism for poor quality and low performance. One of the biggest problems was its weak engine. The Skyhawk came with a 3.8-liter V6 engine that only produced 110 horsepower, which made the car slow, especially compared to other sports cars of that time. In addition, the build quality was not great, with many owners complaining about its reliability and durability. The interior, while meant to be luxurious, didn't meet expectations. The materials felt cheap, which made the car seem lower quality than what people expected from a Buick. These issues, combined with its lack of power, made the Skyhawk one of the Buick's least memorable cars. And that wraps up our list of the 10 worst cars of the 1970s that have faded into history. Which car on this list surprised you the most, or did we miss one? Let us know in the comments. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And we'll see you in the next video.